Whoa! I'm Ryan, you are watching 60 Cycle Hum, and in this exciting episode of the AFFORD-A-BOARD series of videos, I have a fresh stack of fuzz pedals here. It's been a while. It's been a while since I did a big fuzz shootout for the AFFORD-A-BOARD. I think I just got stuck. I got stuck on the Fuzz fuzz. I love it so much that I stopped buying them for myself, and the brands that have been sending me, you know, their various lines of pedals haven't included fuzzes for some reason. You'd think that fuzz would be the easiest circuit to do cheaply. I don't know why these brands are, focused on digital reverbs and distortions and, choruses and stuff like that. Just give me fuzzes, lots and lots of fuzzes with all kinds of different flavors of fuzz. But anyways, I was also looking at the bins that I keep the AFFORD-A-BOARD pedals in, and the fuzz bin is sadly the most empty. There's barely any pedals in here compared to, say, the overdrive bin, or even the metal distortion bin, or even like the chorus bin. The chorus bin is chock full. All these companies have just tons and tons of choruses for some reason. So anyways, it's time. It's time to do more fuzzes. So what do we have here? We've got a brand I've never tried out before, Swiff pedals, the Fire Fuzz, and it has a dinosaur on it. I think this one was nearly sold out when I ordered it, so it might not even be available on Amazon anymore. I'll put links if I can. But you might have to track this down on the used market if it's good. I really like the presentation, this tin box. Whoa! It's kind of like glassed over, like very graphic treatment of the pedal with a dinosaur. I like that. I like that. Will it be a unique circuit though? I kind of doubt it. But you never know. With fuzz, things can go all kinds of crazy directions. I'm still shocked that the Fuzz fuzz is so fun and so unique. This is the Tomsline Engineering Cream Distortion, but it used language in the Amazon listing that made me think it was a fuzz. So I bought it. It's got a sustain knob. That's a Muffy thing, to have a sustain knob. We'll find out. Now this one, this is interesting. This is a first for the AFFORD-A-BOARD. It is an audience-made pedal. This was sent to me by Rose, a member of our Discord group. By the way, you should go jump on the Discord group. I actually made a subsection in there for AFFORD-A-BOARD discussion. I've got a link down below to our social medias, and you can find the Discord link there. But Rose made a single knob fuzz pedal. Apparently they have a few of these in stock if anyone wants to buy them. I'm going to use this as a jumping off point for a new series. I'm either going to call it 60 Cycle Homebrews or 60 Cycle DI Try. I feel like Homebrews is easier to say. DI Try. Feels a little tricky. DI Try. Homebrews. I like homebrews. I think it's fun. But anyways, I want to have a series of videos where you guys send me your home builds and I play them. and I talk about them. I check them out. Maybe I look at the guts. I don't know what I'd be looking for in the guts, but I take a look. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments if you like that idea. I need to set up a P.O. box so you guys can just ship me stuff. But anyways, I'm excited to try this out. Rose says that they sell these for 60 bucks, which is kind of on the high end of the AFFORD-A-BOARD. But I did just cover those Donner stereo pedals, and those are 55 to 65. So it's still in that range, a $60 fuzz. I'm excited to try it out. All right, next up, a Kaline. Another one with fun art. Kaline does fun art. They just do. It's got a cowboy bear. Okay, there's a lot going on here. A cowboy bear with revolver pistols. It says fuzzy bear, a rope, a burst, blood drips, a triangle. There's a lot in this graphic. Just a simple level and fuzz control. I'm excited to try that. And this is one I've been wanting to try for quite a while. The Donner Seeker Series Fuzz Seeker. In the same pedal lineup as the Donner Tap Delay and Tap Reverb that I liked a lot. These were not in stock when Donner sent me the delay and reverb. So I ended up having to order this myself. It has a separate foot switch for an octave option that you can control. So I'm really excited to try that out. All right, let's get wired up and try these things. In AFFORD-A-BOARD tradition, I'm going to be using an affordable guitar. This time the Harley Benton SC350 LTDP Z. I forget the exact model number. Last time I checked, they were sold out of this finish, the Lemon Burst, but they have a few other finishes. It is a rock solid guitar for under 200 US bucks, before shipping, of course. They ding you on the shipping these days. But I fully recommend this guitar if you can get your hands on it. Check levels. Alright, there's my clean tone. You don't need to know anything else about my rig. Here is the Swiff Audio Fire Fuzz. Whoa! Oh, you know what? I remember now. Swiff Audio has that rig where you don't need patch cables or power cables. You just drop the pedal down onto the board, and it has this little connector here. Hopefully they're still selling them. They haven't, completely bricked people who are invested in that situation. All right. I'm going to put this to noon on both sides. We'll see what this is like. Whoa! Really loud. Wow, tons of volume headroom on that. Nice and bright. Actually surprised it's not more of a high gain, like thick saturated sort of sound. It is a thin, retro, kind of like crispy sort of fuzz. Not a ton of variation across the fuzz control, but a massive amount of volume. Holy heck, it's almost turned all the way off to be at unity. Oh my gosh. Let's try it on the neck pickup. like it, but I don't know if I could say that it's special enough for me to advise anyone trying to hunt it down and seek it out if it is sold out. It might be in stock, I don't know. If it is in stock, I remember it being pretty damn cheap, in the low 20s, I think. I'll put up the price that I paid for it. Next up is the Caline Fuzz Bear, the Fuzzy Bear. Another 2-knob fuzz. Way less volume on this one. Yeah, you gotta dime the level on the Fuzzy Bear to hit unity. I'm liking the character of that drive so far, though. Yeah, I like that. I'm assuming this one and the Fire Fuzz are fuzz face variants. Actually kind of similar. The way it cleans up. Kind of sounds neat with the fuzz all the way down. A little darker, a little smokier, kind of leaning into more of a Velcro sort of sound. I appreciate that this one feels like it's getting into dangerous territory when you turn it all the way up. There's a little bit of a shelf right there. It's kind of normal, kind of quiet sounding. There's not a lot of, noise in the signal. And it sounds fully distorted, but that last little bit, and it just sounds like it's about to come apart. It's hard to not like any fuzz, honestly. All right, let's get into this Homebuilt one here. This is called the Nail, by the way. Apparently meant to send a message that this is the last nail in the coffin for affordable fuzzes. Pretty aggressive take. Pretty aggressive, we'll see. And apparently I'm not supposed to turn this knob all the way up because it will break something. It's a volume boost, not a fuzz control, which makes me want to turn it all the way up, to be honest. Can the pedal break an amp if you boost it too hard? I don't know. Man, look at how bright that LED is. There's a lens flare. What is this, a J.J. Abrams pedal demo? Blue lens flares everywhere? That's ridiculous. All right, let's see how it sounds. Bridge pickup. It's all the way up. I'm safe. It's okay. There we go. That's a more normal level. It's crispy. It's kind of gatey. It's not gating out the noise right now, but it has that kind of like gated fuzz feel to it. With that kind of like Velcro rip thing happening that I really like. Let's try it on the neck pickup. Now it's thick. That was skunky, but I kind of like it enough to repeat it. Back to the bridge pickup. Good job, Rose. Big kind of Velcro rip sound. It doesn't gate. You still get like the static coming through, but it sounds really thick on the neck pickup. Plenty of brightness though. It's not muffled or muffy in any sort of way. I like it. I really like that. All right, now onto the cream distortion. I'm guessing it's a muff. I'm gonna be bummed if this is like a DS1. I wanted a fuzz. The first one with a third knob, it's got a tone control, which makes me think muff, right? Yeah, that's a muff. I need to do an AFFORD-A-BOARD video that's just all muff style fuzzes. mean, it's hard to screw up a muff, you know? Big, thick, heavy, distortion style fuzz. Now onto the one I'm really curious about, the Fuzz Seeker. This is one of the more expensive ones out of these production pedals. I mean, this one is 60 bucks, but it's, you know, a handmade sort of deal here. But this one I think was like mid 50s, 55, 56, 53, somewhere in that range. A little hard to see the graphic with the glare from the lights, but it's some sort of Nautilus shell. Volume, tone, fluffy. Scoop and fat switch, and an octave control. So you're getting a lot more controls on this versus the other AFFORD-A-BOARD fuzzes so far. All right, let's see. Volume's down on everything. We are on the fat setting right now. That is certainly something. Oh man, it gets real nasty and real crazy sound. It is not joking with that octave setting. I mean, that's Jack White on a budget though. $50-something pedal, control over the octave, 2 different voices here. It says it's the fat setting, but to me that sounds like the thin nasal setting. And then the scoop setting sounds fat. They should have just called that normal and that scooped. I think that would have made more sense. There's something about it where, like, it feels like there's an EQ filtering over the whole thing. It doesn't feel totally free and totally open, but it is a completely ridiculous over-the-top octave fuzz with that side on. With that off, I kind of lose interest. That filtering is a little bit more present. That one might be able to displace the Cuvave for just over-the-top craziness. It does sound really quiet right now. Yeah, that octave side is gating it out. But man, is it just a cutting instrument. That's really gonna piss off your neighbors. You know right now if that's the fuzz for you. You're hearing that and you're either like, ugh, I don't think so. Or like, oh yeah, I'm buying one right now. All right, let's do a Baritone Shootout. I'll put them all together. We won't worry about buffers for the time being, because you guys deserve to hear these all on at the same time. And then we'll do the AFFORD-A-BOARD ceremony and see if any of these can actually displace the Cuvave fuzz. I have my doubts. I really love the Cuvave. I really, really do. But I've been hearing reports from people that the circuit has been changed in some way, and ones that are showing up don't have the same Velcro rip going on. I hope that's not true. I'm going to investigate it. I'm going to look into it. I'm going to do some investigative journalism. Figure out if Cuvave has changed their secret recipe. Is this a new Coke situation? Oh man. I mean, everything sounds good with baritone. Let's just be honest. You hear that bit of like nasal filtering in the EQ? I like it. There's a lot to offer here. I can recommend this one for people looking to get crazy. If you want to get crazy for 50-something bucks, that'll do it. But yeah, once jumping back over to this, and being free from the kind of like filtered sound from the EQ from this pedal, maybe that's not true. I don't know. If you're fine with like a filtered sound, this is pretty great. You definitely get a lot of options here, but man, you pull that blanket off and the next fuzz, the nail here, sounds huge and open, and it's not being filtered in an EQ sort of way. Yeah, I'd put this in like a sound effect kind of category to get those crazy octave sounds, but I'd be much more likely to gig with this as like a bass tone, you know? As like a core element of my tone, I would be much more likely to go with this or something like it. That Kaline sounds pretty huge. There's something there. I think that Kaline is pretty great. That's a safe bet if you're looking for a muff. And it's purple. Why wouldn't you want a purple muff? All right, and now the Fire Fuzz from Swiff Audio. Getting a bit of a filtered EQ thing from that now. Now that I'm listening to it, yeah, there's something going on there. And I don't think it goes nearly high gain enough. I wish that fuzz knob kept spinning. That is max. honestly sounds like it might be on the edge of going into an octave. If that fuzz could go up higher and really push this, it might be an octave fuzz. But there's something going on there. The presentation is great. Love the dinosaur graphic. Love the look. Love the cool box it came in. But yeah, unless you really love that sound, I'm going to say pass. I think this group right here is really safe bet. Homemade charm, keep your money in your country, help out a fellow musician sort of thing. Really great fuzz here from Kaline. Honestly, kind of similar. The nail sounds a bit darker, where this sounds a bit brighter. There's a little bit more gain on tap from this, but serious, level control issues. It's timed to be at unity. I don't like to, smash my amps with fuzz, but I like to have the option. If I want to get crazy, I want to have the option. So I think that's a big downside, is that you got to turn it all the way up for unity. This one, you can murder an amp with this. It doesn't break the amp turning it all the way up. That's a little bit hyperbolic, but yeah, you can push an amp with the volume from that. Really, that comes down to personal preference. And then this is a muff. There's nothing wrong with that. I almost put the baritone away and I forgot my promise. I don't want to forget my promises. Not bad. Honestly, not bad at all. That was fun. Now this is the tricky part. Let's do some process of elimination. Take out the losers. I think this is good, but a muff just isn't going to make it on the AFFORD-A-BOARD for me. That's not where I like to live. So sorry, Cream, you are gone. Let's shoot all three of these out against the Cuvave. I suspect I'm going to want to keep the Cuvave because I still love it so much. But This is an important comparison to make, guys. We're making history here. We are documenting the truth. Here's the Cuvave. I just love that Cuvave so much. I really hope they haven't changed the circuit. Oh man, that's fun. All right. It's the first like crazy over-the-top octave fuzz pedal that I found for the AFFORD-A-board. But yeah, it's not kicking off the Cuvave. Yeah, that's not getting rid of the Cuvave either. I mean, it comes down to my personal taste, but man, I just love that Cuvave so much. I really do. If anyone has any hot tips for another AFFORD-A-board pedal that could potentially kick off the Cuvave, that is crazy and gated and Velcro ripping, let me know. I want to know. Because otherwise I feel dead in the water with that Cuvave fuzz. All right, let's have some fun with the rest of the AFFORD-A-board. I don't think I can get it all in shot. Let's see. What do you know? I can. It will all fit in shot right now. That is a ridiculous line of pedals. Yeah, we'll have a little bit of fun with some delay and some tremolo and some flange. Well, there you go. Another successful episode of the AFFORD-A-BOARD series of videos. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me rude and nasty comments. If you're going to buy any of these, please use my affiliate links. If you're going to buy this one, check out the email address down below. There's a few in stock, to my understanding. Otherwise, you know what? Stay grounded. Bye, everybody.